Hey everyone, today I'll be listing some really good black metal albums from my home country of Australia. This list has no repeated artist as per usual. I'm going to do something a bit different today and I'm going to play a snippet from the album and then talk about it. In Obscure Night's Oblivion by Autumn's Rapture, one of the many projects from the seer, who's an extremely prolific artist. Very raw and beautiful demo, only consists of one 17.5-minute long song. The classical guitar part reminds me a lot of that one Pesse Noir song. I won't attempt to pronounce it because I'll butcher it, but anyone who knows Pesse Noir knows exactly what song I'm talking about. Very melodic and atmospheric release. Torn Beyond Reason by Woods of Desolation. This is the album that got me into black metal back when I was in grade 5. At the time I was much more into death metal and grindcore and even deathcore. Definitely the best produced album on this list. I wouldn't necessarily call it overproduced at all, but the other albums on this list have a much more raw sound to them. Very melancholic atmosphere all throughout. I also have a lot of nostalgia attached to this album, which could mean I'm a little biased, but you know, it's my list. Death, My Faithful Bride by Midnight Betrothed. Some really cool classical elements in this release. This is another project by the seer, who was the guy behind the first album mentioned in this list. Symphonic elements in black metal are always better when the production is raw. There's just way too much overproduced symphonic black metal out there. Mysterious Semblance by Streborg. This album conjures up a very unsettling atmosphere. Super raw and harsh production. Streborg's sound seems to be very controversial. I see a lot of people hating on it in his YouTube comments and whatnot. I can definitely see how this may not be for everyone, but I really love it and he seems to have a decently large fan base. I feel like a lot of people learned about Streborg through that One Man Metal documentary, and maybe they assumed that he would have a similar sound to Leviathan or Zaster, and perhaps they were a little bit taken aback when they realized that's not the case at all. Suicidal Emotions by Abyssic Hate. First of all, rest in peace, Shane Rout. An absolute classic within the quote-unquote DSBM subgenre. The reason I say quote-unquote is because I find that subgenre name super unnecessary and corny. But regardless, this is an incredible record. This is a very emotional album, as one could probably guess. Very sincere and honest. Two qualities that I believe are often missing from, again, the quote-unquote DSBM subgenre. It can often feel very forced or, insincere. Yeah, that is not the case here, though, thankfully. Anyway, that's the list. Thanks for watching. Bye.